In history, we often hear tales of powerful kings, fierce warriors, and revolutionary leaders, but sometimes the greatest acts of courage and sacrifice come from people who never made it into the spotlight. Today, we're diving into the incredible stories of hidden heroes, ordinary individuals who made extraordinary choices, changing history in ways few could ever imagine. Let's begin in occupied Poland during World War II. Warsaw was a city under siege, and its Jewish population faced annihilation in the ghettos. Amongst this devastation was Irena Sendler, a young social worker who risked her life to save Jewish children by using her connections within the welfare department. Irena was able to smuggle over 2,500 children out of the Warsaw ghetto, giving them new identities and placing them with sympathetic families and orphanages. Every child's real name was hidden in jars she buried under an apple tree, hoping that one day they could be reunited with their families. Irena was eventually captured, tortured, and sentenced to be unalived, but she never revealed her secrets. Thanks to a miraculous escape, she survived and went on to keep her story hidden for decades, believing that she was only doing what any decent person would. Her courage saved generations. Many of those children went on to become parents and grandparents thanks to the bravery of one woman. From the ghettos of Warsaw, we travel to the battlefields of Europe with the 761st Tank Battalion, known as the Black Panthers. This was one of the first African-American tank units to fight in World War II, and their story is one of resilience against all odds. Despite facing harsh racism, even from their own side, these soldiers fought bravely across Europe, liberating towns and concentration camps as they went. General Patton himself said he didn't care about the colour of a soldier's skin. He wanted fighters, and the Black Panthers more than proved their worth. The 761st saw action in some of the war's toughest battles, enduring brutal winter conditions, heavy losses, and relentless enemy fire. Their courage and skill on the battlefield helped pave the way for racial integration in the military, and they earned a Presidential Unit Citation for their service. But most of the men in the 761st never got the recognition they deserved in their lifetimes. Many went on to live quiet, humble lives, never asking for praise. Today, we honor them as trailblazers, heroes, and legends. In a time of great cruelty, some people defied their orders to follow their conscience. Chiune Sugihara was a Japanese diplomat stationed in Lithuania during World War II. As thousands of Jewish refugees flooded his office, desperate for visas to escape persecution, Sugihara faced a life-altering decision. Despite Japan's alliance with Germany, Sugihara ignored his government's orders and issued thousands of visas, working tirelessly for days to save as many lives as possible. Even as he left his post, Sugihara continued signing visas from the train window, knowing that each document was a chance at survival. Thanks to Sugihara's actions, an estimated 6,000 Jewish people survived the Holocaust, and his story remained largely untold until decades after the war. Sugihara later said that he simply couldn't look away when people were in danger, even if it meant sacrificing his own future. Our last story is about Julianne Kupske, a young girl who faced an unimaginable test of survival. In 1971, 17-year-old Julianne was on a flight over the Amazon rainforest when her plane was struck by lightning, tearing it apart. she plummeted 2 miles to the ground, strapped to her seat, and miraculously survived. Alone, injured, and stranded in one of the world's most dangerous environments, Julianne walked for 11 days through the dense jungle, battling infections, dehydration, and the constant threat of wild animals. Eventually, she was rescued by locals who were stunned to find her alive. Julianne's survival was a testament to resilience and courage in the face of unimaginable adversity. Her story is a reminder of the incredible strength within all of us, waiting to emerge when we need it most. These are just a few of history's hidden heroes, people who stood tall when the world seemed darkest. Their courage, sacrifice, and quiet determination are proof that sometimes the greatest heroes are those who act without fame or recognition. As we reflect on their stories, let's honor their legacies by embracing our own potential for bravery, compassion, and resilience. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and join us for more amazing stories from history's hidden heroes.